Test 1, 2, 3. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Sunday. My name is Ricky. For those that aren't familiar with who it is that I am, I run the largest YouTube channel and the largest private free trading community on YouTube or on Facebook. We have a little bit over 169,000 members within our free Facebook group. If you guys have not checked us out already, it's I think the third or fourth link in the description. It says TechBuds free Facebook group. This will bring you on over right over to our free Facebook page. And on top of that, we offer a free Discord chat. You just have to click the top link right here under group chat, right? And you can join our free group chat within Discord. Well, I don't know why I'm stuttering so much right now. But yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed already, be sure to check out our series of videos. I tend to upload once or maybe even twice a day, depending on what it is that I'm doing. I had one of my biggest days last week when it came down to trading. I included a little bit over $5,000 profit within that one day. That's not normally what I do, but feel free to check out this video if you want to learn more about what led to my success that specific day. So for those that are asking, what is a Sunday stock talk and why am I tuning in to this dingleberry, right? Well, my name's Ricky and I have this group called TechBuds, and we come together as a group on my YouTube live stream every single Sunday for a little bit over a year now at around 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We really just talk about the top stocks that we see value in as a group. So this is pretty much where I dedicate time to see what we have the team right here, so you guys can see that they're most likely going to be commenting. And as you guys can see, David right now just tagged me, posted his call out in ticker call out format, meaning that he tells me the ticker symbol, the support and resistance, desired entry point, sell point, and why he sees value in it. It's a very structured way that gives me an understanding that he did his own due diligence before sharing the stock. And as you see, many people post it. This is Ishmael. He's our Dingleberry moderator. But just kidding. We have an amazing team. We have an amazing number of people that tune into this live stream. And it's really so we all have a better understanding of, kind of what to focus on for this upcoming week. The market's been very aggressive. The market's been very volatile. So I think it's a very effective approach to always come together as a team and simply talk about, what is showing signs of an uptrend for this upcoming week. And maybe you can come across a stock that you might see value in. So that's the whole point. So last week, these were pretty much the stocks that we talked about. So let me go ahead and erase these. So I'm going to erase every single one that is here. And we're going to start fresh this week, right? So as you can see, I had a couple of these in my active watch list as I added some of them there. But again, every stock that we talk about during this live stream will be posted right here, just so it's easy for you guys to follow through with it. So let me go ahead and move on right over here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, but hope you guys are all having an amazing Sunday. I uploaded a video today on YouTube talking about how to buy a house without a 2-year WIC history. For those that are maybe interested in that, feel free to check that out. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, sweet. So let's go ahead and do this. Don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I know that this is Thanksgiving weekend, so I hope you guys have an amazing and a very enjoyable and blessed Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys spend it with the people that you love. And yeah, I'm going to be in California visiting my family. So for all those that are going to be asking where I'm going to be spending it, for all those that care, but I know a majority of you guys don't. So forget about what I'm saying. Let's focus on your guys' top stocks and let's get to it. So first, how are you guys all doing today? Are we doing good? What's going on, Kevin? What's going on, Kabir? What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Andrew? What's going on, Russell? What's going on, Liam? Christian? Israel? What's up? What's up? Benjamin, how are you guys doing? I want to see. Good. I don't know. How are you doing? Good. Craze, Renz, Phil, Shadow, Don Fron. What's going on, my guy? Satoshi. How you doing, Manuel? Oh, there we go. There's the team. Manuel, Brady, David. Oh, here comes the team. How are you guys doing? Alex, Josh, Kevin, Carlos. You guys cracked me up. Oh my goodness, there we go. There comes the Matrix, right? That's what we call it. That's when we come together. Unstoppable, I like it. What's going on? All right, guys. let's go ahead and get right to it. I do want to let you guys know that if your screen doesn't show it already, feel free to refresh the page. I won't say too much in the next 5 to 10 seconds, but I do want to let you know that we are going to be hosting our monthly free live trading. So the Learn Plan Profit group, which is the second link in the description, it's this private course group that gets to watch me trade live every single day. The really cool thing about that is that once a month I offer this kind of like sneak peek for the free trading. So you get to tune in and watch me trade live once a month if you're not already part of Learn Plan Profit. Within Learn Plan Profit, you get to watch me trade live every single day. So if you just want to save your spot for our free live trading session, all you have to do is click the first link down in the description. It has that little thing for you. If that link isn't generated there for you, just be sure to refresh the page and it should pop up. Simply enter your email. So it's going to look something like this when you click the link. You just go right on over here, enter your name, enter your email, click reserve spot, and then whenever you're ready, just click send to messenger, and then you'll also receive our 3-part free training. Super simple. It's all provided for you for free. Nothing that you guys have to pay for or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Boom. All right, here we go. David, what's going on, my dude? So ESV. So ESV, I'm just going to add it to the list just so you guys could break it down with me. I want to make sure that you guys understand that none of the stocks that we talk about today are in any way any stock suggestions. You should never trade based on other people's opinion, and you should always do your own plan, your own planning and your own due diligence before taking a specific position. What is something when looking at ticker symbol ESV? So looking at ESV right now, because the market has been so volatile, because the market has been pulling back, what is it that we've been focusing a lot on, right? We've been focusing a lot on direction, making sure that we invest in something that's showing signs of an uptrend. As of right now, ESV has been showing signs of a very continuous downtrend pattern. How do I know that? It continuously has been making lower lows. It tries to form these reversals and then gets rejected, right? So it breaks above the EMA line, trends up for a little bit, hits the SMA line, then gets rejected and makes lower lows. Again, if the whole purpose is to grow your account, you want to invest in patterns that are showing signs of growth. Long term, this isn't really showing signs of growth as of right now. Its direction just isn't necessarily in my favor based on how I see value in it. There's nothing wrong with if you do see value in it, then great, all power to you. But again, I just simply want to remind you that yes, it is starting to trend up above this EMA indicator. I set my alert here to see if it continues to make higher highs as we could follow up with it. But again, just like it did last time, it pushed up, got rejected, and then continuously made lower lows. So last time, a potential indicator that we can keep a close eye on is the RSI as well as the MACD. If it begins to start showing signs of a reversal as it's overbought or overextended, then that might be an indication on why we might want to lock in profits. So just my own 2 cents on that. Just like I set my alert up here for a potential break of resistance, I'm going to set my alert below $6 just for a potential break of support. So let's do it. What's going on, Bonehead? Baba, amazing. I found 5 confirmations. Okay, we'll be sure to follow up with it in just a little bit. Thank you again. TNDM. Sweet. Here we go. So TNDM showing signs of a very consistent uptrend pattern. As you guys can see by this SMA line right here, it's been continuously getting rejected. So again, it's been building this support right around the $30 price point. Do you see here and here? It's showing signs of a potential bounce. The last times, based on previous patterns, that it's been getting rejected is right around this SMA line. So if last time here, it's been getting rejected by this SMA line, just like it acted as a previous support, now it's acting as a new resistance. Now it's showing signs of an uptrend. So let's just say, perfect picture, it pushes up, gets rejected right around the SMA line. That margin of profit is about 12.33%. Might be worth the risk, up to you, right? It's still not showing signs of a very consistent uptrend pattern. If you feel comfortable day trading, if you feel comfortable swing trading it, all power to you. I just simply want to remind you, as someone that's not affiliated nor invested in TNDM, the overall SMA line is not necessarily in our favor. It's showing signs of a downtrend, and yes, it can push above it. Anything can happen, but realistically, based off previous patterns, it's showing signs of it making lower lows and lower highs. So because of that, I just want to at least point out the obvious that, hey, it might not be the best thing to potentially invest in as of right now. So yeah. So what is going on, Stefan? Welcome to the team. So there we go. I set my alert for the potential break of resistance, and I also am going to set my alert for the potential break of support. So super happy to have broken this one down, and let's move on to the next one. Ticker symbol, here we go. What's going on, Satoshi? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. So tickers, I don't see your ticker symbol. There's no ticker symbol here. Whoops. All right. Here we go. What's going on, David? So ERIC. All right, ERIC, here we go. Okay, very consistent uptrend pattern based off previous patterns. You can look at the 1 day, 1 minute chart that this does not have the highest volume. Obviously something that you want to take into consideration if you're someone that's trading with a higher dollar amount. As for myself, I really do like how consistent the pattern is. I like the overall direction. It continues to make higher highs. It recently did break below the SMA line more than it normally does. So again, be very careful before going all in and trying to buy the dip. It doesn't have to reverse just because it has before, especially in the market that we're experiencing right now. So I'm going to set my alert for the potential breakdown here. But again, volume is very important. So we want to make sure that we take that into consideration. Shoot. I have to put below this, but yeah, we could follow up with this one. This is ticker symbol ERIC, and I would like to wait for a break above the SMA line and for this thing to start making higher highs. That's why you see all my alerts over here, and we can simply follow up with it. I like the MACD, I like the RSI. I just need more confirmation of the overall reversal based on ticker symbol ERIC. So here we go. Christian, ticker symbol UGAS. It's not really a surprise that you guys are talking about this. You get it? You guys are talking. No? Okay. UGAS is actually the one that I had my biggest day on, which was on Friday. I cleared a little bit over $5,000 profit. And based on how natural gas is trading right now, just to put it into perspective, right now, this is where it closed at on Friday. This is where it's at right now. So right around 460. So if we go back based off previous patterns, so if we do like a 5-day analysis, and check out the last time that it was trading right around this general area. Thursday, right around, let's even go here, right? Right around, what is this? This 315 area. If we go on over to ticker symbol UGAS, let's go on over there, right? Wait, that was Thursday. So Thursday, right around 3. Oh, it's not gonna pop up. Yeah, no, we have to go to /NG. Pretty much what I want to talk about is how much it's pushed up, right? Because it pushed up so much, if it holds, if natural gas holds at the price point of where it's at right now, we should see a very strong push up on UGAS. UGAS should push up over $200, and that's something that's very exciting. So a lot of you, it had a 37% day on Friday. For those, I sold my position just like I told you guys I would. I locked in profits and I walked away. I did not know if it was going to continue to go up. I did not know if it was going to pull back. I just did not know. So I just locked in profits. Based off previous patterns, it will most likely open right around the 220 to 200 to 220 area if it stays around that 4.60 area for natural gas. So I think that this is going to be a very just interesting ticker to follow up with and see if it holds throughout all during extended hours for /NG and see if it still opens in the green. So I'm really excited to see if I can close another very successful day. But again, let's not get ahead of ourselves. As this thing pushes up above $200, we just have to keep in mind that, hey, this is very overbought. It makes sense on why it can pull back. Let's focus on locking in profits and let's not be greedy, right? So I'm definitely very excited for the push that you guys is going to experience. And I just simply want to follow up with it. So thank you again for the reminder. And unfortunately for the inverse, which is DGAS, we'll most likely see another pretty solid drop down. But yeah, so ticker symbol UVXY. So UVXY, here we go. Yep, there is a reverse stock split, so 20x. Thank you again, Don. I think they did announce that, right? So UVXY as of right now was showing signs of a very consistent downtrend pattern. Its overall direction has changed based off current patterns. So this one should show a very similar pattern, if I'm not mistaken, to XQQQ. Yeah, so again, this one follows NASDAQ pretty closely. So this goes down when our market goes up, or when NASDAQ goes up, right? So since NASDAQ has been pulling back, we've been seeing a nice little push up. It's been selling off ever since. So UVXY, again, showing a very similar pattern. It tends to bounce right around this SMA line. It's still selling off right now. So with that being said, we can simply set our alerts and wait for the reversal. One thing that I have found to be extremely successful for myself and our Learn, Plan, Profit and TechBot Solutions team is not being so obsessed about trying to trade and trying to wait on reversals. If you really see value in something and it's something that you trade very often, all power to you. What's going on? Welcome, Manuel. But I want to make sure that you guys understand how important it is to, again, the whole point of the Sunday Stock Talk, the whole point of planning out your stocks is to focus on whatever's showing signs of an uptrend right now. UVXY is not doing that. So this would make sense on why I would add UVXY to my pending reversal watch list, but why I wouldn't obsess about it because, again, what direction is it going right now? Down. Yes, it's oversold. Yes, it's overbought. Yes, it can be due for a reversal, but as of right now, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's go ahead and follow up with it and then kind of go from there. So I'm going to set a couple alerts right now. And then let's just make sure that for all those that see value in it, let's add it to our watch list and simply follow up with it and see if it actually ends up showing signs of a reversal. Just because it's bounced somewhere before doesn't mean that it has to again. So what's going on, Brennan? So JDST, thank you again for tuning in. Really do appreciate your time. So here we go, JDST showing signs of a potential downward pattern. Got rejected right around $85. Makes sense, became very overbought. Look at the RSI, look at the MACD, sold off. Now look at the MACD, look at the RSI, potential bounce off the SMA line. Is it going to bounce? You know, we'll simply have to follow up. I wouldn't feel very comfortable swing trading something like this, especially as it's not the best deal. If you see day trade opportunity, I would take advantage of it, lock in profits, and walk away. Is the market open during on Thanksgiving? No, it's not. Could I do this on Robinhood? Yep, we have a couple of videos, not really on technical analysis, like doing what we're doing now, but can you trade off of Robinhood? Yeah, of course, you can buy and sell off Robinhood. Which software is this? The TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. ACRX. Sweet, thank you again for tuning in. Okay, so again, this one's showing signs of a potential reversal. It's still trending below the EMA line and it's getting rejected. It continues to make lower lows and lower highs. Again, if we want to grow our account, let's invest in patterns that are showing signs of growth. This thing is, yes, in that good deal range. The RSI is low. The MACD is waiting and pending for a reversal, but its direction just isn't there. Let's not become so obsessed about the reversal and become more obsessed about what's growing right now. So ACRX. Ticker symbol FANG. Let's follow up with that one. A lot of consolidation. We've done a breakdown on this before on when it's in that good deal range, when it's in that good sell territory. And as of right now, it's showing the signs of a lot of consolidation. It's been rejected before when it's around this area. We need to start seeing higher highs, and it's still getting rejected by that overall SMA line, which is this green line that you see right here. So let's simply follow up with it. I have my alert set up right here, and we can kind of go from there. So ticker symbol FANG. Here we go. What is going on, Bonehead Baba? Here we go. Okay, very strong downward pattern. Got rejected, obviously, with overall market conditions. Makes sense. Alibaba, if you guys aren't familiar with this, it's huge with Shopify and drop shipping stores. Absolutely crazy. I've used it before. So it's co-partners of AliExpress. And as of right now, strong resistance right around 160. It's showing signs of a potential reversal and break of pattern getting rejected by this SMA line. It is overbought, not the best deal. So again, we might expect a pullback before it continues to uptrend. I would be very hesitant to try to predict if this thing's going to continue to uptrend. Let's just give it time. Let's not be afraid to lock in profits and watch it closely as it begins to make this reversal. Like when this thing was starting to show signs of a reversal and actually start trending down, it took some time for really this thing to begin making lower lows and lower highs. So I think the same thing is going to happen most likely as this thing reverses. So first time seeing live stream. What up, what up, Ricky? What's going on, Diesel Reese? What's up? What's up? So does your analysis change on higher price stocks? No, not necessarily. So I like to focus on direction. I like to focus on the margin of profit, which I like to call opportunity cost. And I like to focus on the pattern. If I understand the pattern, if I understand its direction, and if I see that the opportunity cost or the margin of profit or the risk is worth it, then again, I have an understanding of what I'm about to invest in. And that's the three things. So when you guys click on the first link in the description, and it's the free live trading, even if you don't want to watch me trade live and all that stuff, I would still encourage you to come down here and learn a little bit more about patterns, learn a little bit more about direction and how to consistently grow your account. And you can simply click here and watch these videos. And I really hope that they can give you a better understanding of our core principles and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's pretty exciting. So Here we go. Sorry about that. So Ricky, is Chipotle your favorite place to eat as of right now? Yes, to an extent. So what's going on, Manuel? MTNB. MTNB. Here we go. Okay, so MTNB, Biopharma Holdings. I just want to let you know that I'm not a huge fan. Can some of you let me know why I'm not a huge fan of these like pharmaceutical companies? Can you let me know why? What is it? And again, I want to see how many of our traders actually pay a lot of attention. What is it that sets me off about MTNB? What looks fishy to me? What about it? Volatility, unpredictable, pump and dump. But give me a reason why. What point or what about MTNB looks kind of sketchy? A lot of you guys are saying, you know, manipulation, pump and dumps and stuff like that. I agree. But what about it? Where? Unusual volume. Look at this. Look. So forget about this. It's been showing signs of an uptrend. Let's focus on this before September 21st. Low volume, consistent downtrend, bad earnings, right? And then all of a sudden, its volume, as it's nearly about to die out, boom, shoots up. Weird, right? Weird. Shoots up. Volume, and then these huge catalysts begin to drive the prices up. And now all of a sudden you see the RSI super overbought, super overextended. Manipulation, volatility, pump and dump, huge red flags. And yes, and again, this is my 2 cents. So it doesn't mean that you have to care or like matter what it is that I'm saying. Yes, I do understand that every time that it gets close to the SMA indicator based on the past 2 months, it's been bouncing. But also, you also have to understand that a huge form of catalyst for MTNB is probably some form of news or marketing manipulation that they, funnel people through stock twits, that they have promoters that drive the price up, that they, release false news. Once it dies out, it shoots right back down. It's, again, based on the technical standpoint, yes, it makes sense on why it can potentially bounce. So I'll set my alert for that sole purpose. I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. That's my 2 cents. I think, and I'm a strong believer, especially if you're a new trader, I would completely stay away from penny stocks. I would completely stay away from manipulated stocks. I would completely stay away from even momentum and low cap, just penny stocks in general. The reason why is, again, when you first learned how to ride a bike, were you riding a bike with Lance Armstrong? The best in the world, right? As they're racing? No, right? You're riding a bike and you're struggling and learning yourself, and it took time for you to understand, how to move the pedals and how to balance yourself, because you need a little bit more time to, understand the movement and the character of what it is that you need to do to get the bike to move. Same thing when it comes down to trading. Don't just think that because you have access to the market that you can trade the same stocks that all these other people are day trading or that have been doing it for years. And because the momentum, because the volatility is so high, the risk, your overall reaction time has to be super quick. And unfortunately, as a new trader, you're just not there yet. There's nothing wrong with that. Be empowered by that. Be empowered by saying, hey, I'm just not there yet, but I'm going to work towards it. If you want to trade momentum stocks, I do just fine not trading them. I just want to make sure that you guys understand that it can be very risky to trade these lower cap stocks because of the volatility, because of the pump and dump kind of trades that they offer. If it works well for you and you understand the growth and you've been growing your account, all power to you. I think a great way to test it out is to start paper trading and see if it works for you. I would stay away from pump and dumps. I would stay away from manipulated stocks. I would stay away from momentum stocks, and I would focus on stocks that are patterns in which you understand, offer time for you to take action for your entries, exits, and stop loss. The proper time required. That's my own 2 cents. I'm paper trading on that one. Okay, so all power to you, Manuel. I'm just saying that I like to understand the growth that I experience So I want to hold you accountable to what you're about to do. If you want to try to get lucky, all power to you, Manuel. And I saw that your name was green. That means that you invested in our YouTube channel. And because of that, just like I do with every member within Learn, Plan, Profit, I hold you guys accountable for everything that is that you do. I'm not going to treat you any nicer. I'm going to hold you even more accountable to what you do. That's the investment that you just took by investing in us. I want to make sure that you understand the growth that you're experiencing and that there's a reason for everything that is that you do. And if you're not, and if you don't, then I will remind you that, again, you're not doing everything in your power to grow your account, because the only way that you can grow your account, you have to manage what you give back, because losses are inevitable. And if you can't manage that, then you can't manage your growth. So I just want to make sure that I present that idea. And again, it's not to be like mean or salty or anything like that. I hope you guys are empowered by that I will hold you accountable to absolutely everything that is that you do. So, all right, let's go and break down a couple other ones. So let me add this one to the list. Here we go. Ticker symbol NOBL. Here we go. So what is it that we see right now for ticker symbol NOBL? So we might see a slight resistance right around this SMA line. It used to show signs of a continuous uptrend pattern. It's been struggling to do this. It has been making higher highs and higher lows based on this pattern that we're seeing right here. I'm just going to set an alert and follow up with it. If it makes higher highs and it offers day trade opportunity, then hey, might be something that we might want to follow up with. Of course, Jose, thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Where are the likes at? Ishmael, I'm wondering the same thing. We have so many people tuning in and yet so little likes. I don't think they actually like us. I think they just tuned in to see my Sunday outfit just because I look all spiffy. Totally kidding. I know I look ridiculous, but yeah. I appreciate your thoughts. You're the best. Oh, Manuel, dude. Oh, Manuel. You guys 100% don't have to donate. I hope you guys know that. I really, I'm so empowered and blessed to be in a position where you guys just even tune into my videos. I just want to make sure that you know that just because you invested in our group or in our team, that I'm not going to be like, oh yes, you're right, or anything like that. I want to treat others like I would want to be treated if I was just learning, and accountability is a huge part of that. So thank you for that. But yeah, so right now we see the overall SMA line might act as a form of resistance for ticker symbol MJ. So I would set an alert here for the break above 32 and simply follow up with it, and then a potential resistance right around 36, which is where the SMA line, which is where it got rejected based off previous patterns. I think that this one would be an interesting one to follow and to see. Again, the RSI is the MACD is there, and so is the RSI. So let's simply follow up with it. Chat blocked the likes. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. The Natty Nate. My dude, you look freaking huge. You almost look as big as me. Right? I like it. All right, ticker symbol KSS. Here we go. All right, pending reversal. Again, it has its earnings report coming up soon. I would watch out for that. I don't like trading stocks during earnings. I just put my alert for the break above $75 to see if it breaks above this overall EMA line and see if it begins to reverse. I do like the MACD. I do like the RSI. Let's simply follow up with it. So I'm going to add this to the reversal and go from there. So GG, Ricky. Sweet. PBR. So let's follow up with that. I know we've talked about that one before. I like this. PBR went through its earnings already. Previous resistance right around 16 to what is this? Around the 1650 area. Becomes more overbought, more of that sell territory. Can we all agree on that? And it's showing signs of a potential reversal. Let's simply set our alert for the break above 15 and see if it begins to make higher highs. So I'll follow up with all these on Monday as well, and I'll break them down myself and see what I like. So what do you think about AT&T stock with it falling? Again, there's so many stocks as of right now that are selling off that I'm not caring too much about what's so overbought, what's so oversold, because I want to focus on whatever's showing signs of an uptrend right now and grow my account. So that's been more of my main focus, and not caring about what's selling off. And it took some time. I really wanted to trade reversals and stuff like that. I just saw that the market just isn't there right now. So yeah. All right, here we go. So ticker symbol XLU, right? So XLU a little bit more on the overbought side, getting rejected right around $55. It bounces right around the SMA line, which is more of a better deal. The margin of profit that it normally builds isn't too big. It's about 2 to maybe 3% at the highest. So I'm going to set alert for a potential pullback. I find it to be more on the overbought side based off of previous resistance levels. So again, just looking at previous price points, when it becomes overbought, not so much of a good deal. So I can be completely wrong, but I think that it's going to start to sell off before it continues to push up. So alrighty, let's break down 5 more. So Disca, what's going on, Cram? Okay, wow, I like this one. Discovery, very consistent uptrend pattern. It's right on the SMA line, showing signs of a potential reversal. I really like this one. So, and then when it pushes above $33 to $34, becomes overbought, so the margin of profit might be solid right there, so about 6 to 7%. So DISCA, boom, I like it. Thank you. Ticker symbol I. What's going on, Weston? Weston Martin. It's a pretty cool name. So overall, very consistent uptrend pattern. Recently broke below the SMA line. Again, I'm not huge on trying to trade reversals as of right now. So I'll set my alert on that, and I'll also set my alert if this thing begins to make lower lows. Again, if it begins to show signs of a consistent uptrend, great. Let's lock in those profits. Let's not hold on to it as hope that it continues to reverse. We could always just get back in. SFIX, what's going on, William? Thank you again for tuning in, man. Here we go. So very consistent uptrend pattern, recently sold off due to its earnings. Overall, SMA line been getting rejected, making lower lows. So because of that, I just don't think the market's there. So for just the sake of it, I'll set my alert and we could follow up with it. I just don't think the market's there. I think the overall aggressive sell-off is just too strong right now. So yeah. Ticker symbol VZ. Ooh, Verizon. I used to work for them. That was my commission-based job for all those that always love to ask. I think commission-based jobs are a great way that if you're in college or just not wanting to work an hourly based job, I always try to empower people to get a stable income. It's how I qualified for my first house at age 20. It's how I saved a large portion of my money, and it's sales based. So I think it also it enables like a bunch of like just great qualities in a person where it really puts you out of that comfort zone. So. But yeah, for the technical analysis standpoint, I think it's super overbought, super overextended, not a good deal, and I would wait for a pullback. But I think Verizon is a very good company myself. So, but on the technical standpoint, would I invest in it right now? Probably not. I agree, Francisco. You got it. You got it. So what's going on, John? AIV. Let's check this out. So AIV, a little bit more on the overbought side. I would set an alert for a potential pullback down to the overall SMA line. It looks like it might still have a little bit more to sell off. We can set an alert to see if this thing begins to make higher highs and simply follow up with it. But again, I just don't think that it's the best deal right now, and that's really what we try to focus on. What's going on, Frank? My freaking guy. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. So yeah, I like the MACD. I don't like the RSI. It's a little bit more on the overbought side. I think it could pull back before it continues to uptrend. And again, let's focus. Let's be empowered to find those good deals. We talked about the slingshot setup, right? In the Learn, Plan, Profit live stream, where we wait, like be empowered to wait. Don't try to predict the reversal. Don't try to buy the bottom. Wait for it to start showing signs of a reversal. I think it could sell off before it continues to uptrend. So I will simply follow up with this before before people or before I would even consider buying it as of right now. So ticker symbol glue. Alrighty, so it's showing signs of a continuous uptrend pattern. The MACD and the RSI are in its favor. It's been pushing up very aggressively. So I don't think it's the best deal. I would really focus on maybe just day trading it. It is showing signs of a continuous uptrend, so that's great. So let's just follow up with it. But again, it's just not the best deal, so I would just hate to be stuck in something that might sell off. So, sweet, thank you. So what's going on, Danielle? So NGVC. Woo! Okay, went through its earnings, huge catalyst, drove the price up, not a good deal, super overbought. Look at the RSI, look at the MACD, most likely going to correct itself and pull right back down. So, yeah, let's see, and let's follow up with it. If it continues to rally on Monday, then great, maybe we might have a day trade opportunity, but let's not be so quick to jump the gun, right? Let's be patient, let's be selective. We actually had and GVC in our watch list. That's so crazy. Last week. So based off previous patterns, it was right around this $19 price when it just shot up after earnings. That's crazy. So UBNT. Super overbought, overextended, not a good deal, due for a pullback. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. Let's do one last one. WTI. Sweet. Let's check this out. And again, be sure to wait till the very end of the video. I'm going to answer some open-ended questions for those that might have some. So this is going to be the last breakdown I do. For all those that still have call-outs, I just want to remind you, just post in the watch list section or post in the group alert section if you're part of Learn Plan Profit, and just tag me. You don't have to direct message me. Just post it in those specific channels within the TechBud Solutions or Learn Plan Profit group chats, and then just tag me, and I will follow up with you, or I'll at least break it down and give you my own 2 cents. WTI as of right now, it's still showing signs of a sell-off, potentially reversing. Again, let's not be so obsessed about the reversal. Let's just focus on whatever's actively trading up. So I will follow up with this, and then what are signs of a reversal? You might want to watch a video that I have on YouTube about reversals. So, yeah. But, so keep it simple. It's higher highs. Sweet. So I'm just going to add this. Let's see. I'll send the link in just a little bit after this live stream. But yeah, and I'll post it in just a little bit. But I'll post it in the Learn Plan Profit announcement section, and I'll also post it in the TechBud Solutions announcement section for all those that just want to get a quick little screenshot of all the stocks that we broke down today. So let's do that. Whoa, my hair looks freaking crazy. All right. All right, sounds good. So let's see if we have any open-ended questions before we close out the live stream, just so I can answer any of those. So are any of the stocks on the watch list good for swing trading that you see? Not a lot of the stocks that we broke down today were showing signs of it making higher highs. Again, I'm going to break down my watch list tomorrow. So I do my own breakdowns in the stocks that I see value in on Mondays. And I will share my watch list and why I see value in them and all that good stuff. So that should be my second video for tomorrow. So just be sure to stay subscribed, and then I'll check it out tomorrow. So what monitor do you have? I'm using my iMac right now. So Whiskey Club, what's up? So how much do you pay in TD Ameritrade commission? So I pay $4.95. I have a video on YouTube talking to you and showing you how to reduce your commissions. You can get it to as low as $3.95. So we've had a couple traders do that. So what software was that? It's the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform, just like every other video on my YouTube channel. So what's going on, Frank? Thank you for the knowledge. I appreciate that. Thank you again for tuning in. My R34 versus your GTR. Oh, I'm sure you'll beat me. Mine, the only one that's kind of quick is like the stage 2 one, but I'm sure yours is faster. How much do you pay a trade? I just said $4.95, Mr. I think Anderton. So yeah. You ever see yourself starting a publicly traded company? What would the product be? Not as of right now. Not a huge focus of mine. Let's see. So Peter Garcia is asking, what's up, Ricky? I'm new when using the Robinhood app. Can you set a stop limit and a limit order? No, but you can on the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. It's called an OCO bracket. And I do have a video in the Learn Plan Profit course about it. And that's that second link in the description if you want to learn a little bit more about that. So do I recommend penny stocks for new traders? No, I do not. Ricky, do you think, did you ever think that you'd become a millionaire? Yeah, I thought my work ethic was definitely there. It never seemed too like unimaginable or like unquestionable. I just always knew that I was always someone that was like working really hard and just never gave up. So I thought so. Have you ever tried SureTrader? No, I have personally not. Do you have an actively trade your Fidelity account? I do trade it from time to time, but the one that I mainly focus on YouTube is my TD Ameritrade account, and I show my trades every single day. The Learn Plan Profit group gets to watch me trade live every single morning for about 45 minutes to an hour. So I just like the interactive broker setup that we have with TD Ameritrade. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I have a lot of fun, and yeah, it's just a good time. What do you think about DGAS? It's going down. When are you coming to party in Miami with me? What's going on, Manuel? Don't know when's the next time I'm going to visit Miami, but I might visit New York soon, and I might have to visit you in Miami. I definitely do like it. Do you post your watch list before pre-market? What? Oh, do you put your watch list? Okay. No, I don't post it. I wanted to, and again, I'm going to end it with this. So let me end it with this open-ended question. So first of all, I hope I earned your guys' thumbs up. I hope you guys are subscribed and are excited for this upcoming week. I really like this question. So we get asked all the time, like, Ricky, why not share your watch list? Why not sell stock alerts? You guys have to imagine, right? Like, I run the largest YouTube channel and I run the largest private Facebook group. If I wanted to sell alerts, it'd be super easy for me, right? If that was my sole goal, 100%, or, it would just be so easy. Why don't I do it? I do just fine, right? You guys see me trade live every single day. I'm consistently green. I think I'm like very consistent with my trades. Why don't I do it? Can you guys guess? Why don't I sell alerts? So what about it? What about it? Like, yeah, why don't I? I 100% will not. And for those that have been following me for a long enough period of time, why? You don't spoon feed. Exactly. Like, the easiest way for me to put it is like, why do so many, and again, this is going to get a little deep, and I just want to make sure that you guys understand that this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to that, right? So why do 90% of people that invest in the stock market lose money? They don't understand what they're investing in. They don't understand how to manage risk. They don't understand the patterns. They don't understand anything. The market is so accessible, meaning that it's so easy to invest in it that you get money, you fund your account, you buy what everyone else is trying to make money on, and then it sells off. And then you're just like, well, freaking crap. The stock market is rigged. The stock market just does not make sense. It's just not for me, and it's a sham, and it's like, now it makes sense why everybody loses money. It's like, if there's an exchange being done in a dealership, with an online store, in the stock market, in the Forex market, cryptocurrency, there are obviously people making money. No question about it. What are they doing that you're not? They're professionals. And what makes you professional? You dedicate time to practice, repeat, learn from your mistakes, and refine yourself as time goes on to become a better trader. Me selling alerts is not going to help you. It's not going to act as a catalyst to help you get there. The reason that our Learn, Plan, Profit course is the biggest course out there, right, is not because my style of trading is the most successful. It's not because like I'm the best trader in the world. Not at all. It's because I'm empowered. I like to empower others to dedicate time to truly understand what they're investing in. There's no spoon feeding. People are like, hey, Ricky, go live longer so I could copy your trades. If you're going to enroll in the Learn, Plan, Profit course to watch me trade live for 45 minutes, to copy my trades, do not enroll. That simple. We're not here for me to spoon feed you. The reason why is if I'm not here tomorrow, if something were to happen to me and I'm not here tomorrow, my goal is that the information that you learned from the Learn, Plan, Profit course and the time that you invested in working with our team and the time that you invested in watching me trade live, you ask a series of questions, you see a series of things based on my commentary when I'm trading, when I'm talking about my entries, when I'm talking about my sells and why I'm doing it, that it makes sense to you. It's real-time knowledge and value, something that no one else does. No one else trades live every single day. It's $300. You get access to the course for a lifetime. It's a one-time fee. And you get to watch me trade live every single day. Why would I do that? Because I trade every single day, so it's not an inconvenience for me to go live every single day. Something that nobody else does. They might do recaps, they might show their profits. That's besides the point. Majority of the value is being able to see someone trade in real time. Something that no one else does. I'm not saying that I'm any better than anybody else. I'm just saying that I want to make sure that I assist people when their questions come up. That they see me do every single day, because I don't always make the best trades. And I own up to my mistakes. And I explain that in my video. So they could take notes and as they're watching me trade live and see what I did wrong so they don't have to repeat it. It's those that structure how they learn and how they refine themselves as traders, and that know that it's going to take time to be successful, that are not so obsessed about the monetary aspect, that will eventually get them to the point where they can continuously and consistently grow their account. That's what sets you apart. That's what sets you apart. I don't care if you're growing your account 1% and John Smith grew his account 200% yesterday. If you're someone that understood how you grew that 1% and you can continuously do that, I would see so much value in your style of trading because it's based off of knowledge and reasoning, other than John Smith, who got lucky off a pump and dump and thinks he has the stock market figured out. You will get lucky from time to time, but not a majority of the time. If you're not someone that's willing to invest time, if you're not someone that's willing to dedicate time to learn from their mistakes, because you are going to make them, if you're not someone that's willing to invest time to paper trade and practice everything that you learn on a consistent basis, then maybe the stock market isn't for you. But for those that are empowered to learn and continuously improve themselves, then I think that the stock market, the best practices, the concepts, and the principles that you learn every single day, every single week, every single month, and every single year with our team is something that would be of great value, not only in the stock market, but also in multiple other markets. How we invest in cars, how I invest in real estate. I talk about all that. And that's something that no one else does. And it's because I want to empower others, and what has led to my success. I'm no special case. Now I have much more resources than I did before. But when I was first starting out, I'm self-taught in everything. I ask a lot of questions, and I'm empowered to make mistakes, to learn from them, to become better and not repeat them. Simple. It's going to take time though. So if your goal is to make $100 a day and you're starting to trade and starting to learn how to trade today, then it most likely will take you 6 months to 1 year to get to that point and understand that. But it can happen. It just means that you have to dedicate time. If you can start making $100 a day within 6 months and you just started today, I just want to let you know, to put it into perspective, you learned how to trade quicker than I did. And be empowered by that. So, yep, that's really just it. So I want to thank you guys again so much for your time. I hope my little rant there is something that you guys would see a value. I hope that you guys are empowered to learn to trade, not empowered to be told what to invest in. We are all wired in different ways. We all see value in different ways. And I don't think anyone should tell someone what they should invest their hard-earned money in. So I really do appreciate your guys' time. Continue working hard. Continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. Be sure to save your spot for my free live trading if you haven't done so already, with the free link down below. And if you would like to work with me on a closer basis and watch me trade live tomorrow, then dedicate time and click that second link in the description and learn a little bit more about our free, about Learn Time Profit and our private course group. You can watch me trade live every single day. You get to work with me, ask me questions every single day through our private group chat. And you got to surround yourself with people that are always going to uplift you. This is not a group where, like, why are we the largest group out there? Because we empower one another. There's not one video that I dedicate to bring others down. It's because we're the best, or we're the biggest, because we make sure that we focus on those big picture goals. So thank you guys again for your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.